That's the intro.
House too big, you gotta use a bike to get around, baby. Let's go see what's popping in the kitchen. Let's do it. Hey! We're gonna do another loop. So we can go straight out to the pool with this. Legend, yo, we go for a little dip. Ain't nothing to it, baby.
All right, good morning, everyone. My voice has been, it's like the most gone it's ever been. But we're waking up. I crashed here because we stayed super late, had an epic little party after. Actually, almost like caught the entire backyard on fire by leaving this on, the propane coming up, and then someone lit it and it just went like, it covered like 20 feet. But crazy event. It's after the 2 days, this is Monday right now, which is very difficult to wake up. It's been super cool, as you guys can see if you haven't seen the house at all. Build Your Empire house, pretty dope. So I wanted to just, I dropped the video probably after this one, we'll see the vlog, but I wanted to jump on here and share a couple quick things because a lot of people always ask me about social circle, friends. I'm gonna give something that's just my personal structure, if you will. So I don't think about like everyone I know is a friend. For me, I have one friend, that's it. And people might get offended by that, but it's not saying I don't like you or I don't fuck with them. Oh, look at this little spot I can chill at. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, I love this house. But I have a lot of acquaintances and there's a lot of different levels to that. So this is how I think about things. I'll explain how I find friends, what I do, my structure, like events, because I just spoke at this event. I've declined probably a dozen or so event invitations, both paid and unpaid, because I don't speak. That's not me. I don't care to. I'm not like good at it. I don't think that's not really my thing. So I'll tell you why I did this one. But the reason I think about things as friends versus acquaintances is because for me, everything is perception in life. So I've been around a lot of bad people. I've gotten burned. Like I literally have, everywhere I turn, I get burned. Like every single person, it literally is the worst thing for me. And now I just stop. Like I just don't mess with people. Like that's literally what I tell my friends. I'm like, yo, like I just don't like people. Like people in themselves bring so many problems. I don't need a big social circle. I really don't. I only need a couple of the right people. So for me, that doesn't mean I'm just like ignoring everyone or I'm inside all the time. I'm acquaintances with all these people, with everyone. I can FaceTime them. I'm on talking, like we're homies. But that doesn't mean like I'm out of my way to like, you know, come spend a ton of time with them. Like you can't invest into that like crazy. Yeah, they're the homie. So I wanna give a little bit of insight on why I structure it like this. Without trying to give away too many names, there's one situation I will give. Let's just say someone said that I could rely on them to do something in a living situation and absolutely screwed me over. I've called the police on them multiple times, which I don't ever need to do, I don't like to do, but it's just such a shit situation. Has about 15 grand worth of valuables of mine, and it just goes to show like complete flip-flop on who this person or who I thought they were. So you have to be very careful with that. And in the beginning, here's the thing. I recommend you meet everyone. Do as much as you can. For example, you guys will check out the vlog in a few days, depending on when this is up. But it's like this big event. There's like 100, 150 people here and like 20 different speakers. I was on an e-commerce panel, which is one of the businesses I run, for those of you who don't know. And it was super cool. Like I don't speak. I've never spoken on stage. I don't know how good we were. People said they loved it. It was one of the best. But all the speakers here were absolutely amazing. Ton of amazing people. So we were speaking on that, and the reason I said yes to this, first of all, it's my friends, okay? They're running this, it's their beautiful new house in Arizona. They were throwing like an opening welcome thing, and of course, I'm like, yo, you want someone, you know, on help with the e-commerce thing, you know, like finding like people who know what they're doing and that so they can give value? Of course. I didn't get paid to do this. I would not have accepted money to do this. I flew out here, I took multiple days of my own time, literally getting next to no work done, to come out and do that, okay? Because, you know, I'm close with them. I respect them. They would be the highest level of acquaintances, if you will. So, and I just, that's my own personal separation of how I think about things. So a lot of people, again, back to what I said earlier, take offense to that. They're like, wait, what do you mean we're not friends? Like, we've done this. Yeah. I view a friend as like it's like the perfect person, if you will. So a friend is someone where I like a lot of people. I have a lot of acquaintances, but a friend is where you're both on such a similar wavelength and you have such a similar mission, such a similar personality style, it's huge. I get very close with people who have similar personality styles to me. And that's not saying I don't like all these people. Like, I'm not talking about anyone here specifically, but you know, the reason I separate that, whether it's old friends, family, it's people from my school, anything, people I meet online or in events, you know, massive conferences, anything. I always just like to have that separation. That's just how I think about things. So for me, coming to this event was super cool. I met a lot of people. It was absolutely amazing after we got off stage and stuff, because we rolled up extremely late. But we spent some very late nights here with only a couple hours of sleep. So as you guys can probably tell, I'm a little bit off. But it was cool. So many people just coming up to me, you know, like again and again. Every time I finish conversation, a whole group of new people. That was amazing. Shout out to every single person who did that. I hope I answered your question correctly. I hope I helped you out in whatever way you were looking for. So it was super cool to meet a ton of people. And for me, I don't come to events. Not only do I not speak at events, I don't go to events. A lot of people have asked me, you know, I've had the opportunity to speak at them, go to them. That's not how I learn, okay? So someone said, wait, why don't you go to events? Like, what's wrong with it? Nothing, okay? Events are amazing. Like, the amount of connections I've made here, super cool people that are gonna link me with people who can help me do so many things, like cool stuff in my personal life, as well as a lot of help with business. That's amazing. Glad I came, okay? And every time I don't go, I'm usually like, dang, should have gone. But you know what? I like to be very focused on my work, and I don't like jump outside of that to meet a ton of other people all the time, because I know what I have to do at the end of the day. So that's prioritizing. But for me, I don't learn in this setting. So again, this goes back to my personality type, but I never did well in the classroom. So if you want to think about it like this, if you have someone talking on stage and there's 100 people in the audience, I don't learn like that. Can I get some golden nuggets? Sure. Can I write down some notes of whatever they say? Sure. But your learning is only dictated based on what they're saying. So again, this says 0. I would literally, you need to go to an event. You need to, I don't care who you are, go to an event. I'm not bashing, I'm explaining my learning style. So when I do come to these events, this is where, like right at the beginning, I find a couple of new people, cool people that I vibe with immediately, and I can just pick them out. Like, it took me 30 minutes here. 30 minutes, I got a couple amazing new people in my life. And immediately we dip off and go do our own thing. Like, we're out on a different side of the house talking, building that connection. Because if there's 100 people here, there's 2 different ways you can look at this event. You come for the people, or you come to listen to the speakers. You could also do both. But for me, it's finding those people and then going deep in the relationship, because you can't get a crazy deep relationship with 100 people. You're not even gonna remember. I don't remember everyone's number who's in my phone. Like, I'm meeting a ton of crazy people, like, you know, people who have had multiple 9-figure exits, the craziest companies, like literally like equity partners in Shopify, like all this crazy stuff. Like, it's super, super cool. And let me change this battery real quick. It's flashing red. We're not gonna die. All right, we're back with a fresh battery in the camera, and I've got a little bit of a guest.
Ooh, what's going on, everybody?
Casey Adams. All right, he has no idea what this video is about. It's talking about friends, how to find friends, the right social circle, influencing people. I talked a lot about the event. You know, for me, I don't know about you, but you can't connect with 100 people, 150 people. There's no way you can get that. You'll forget about it. So I like to find a couple select people and then just go deep with that relationship every time. Just build that out. Totally. If you want to expand for a few minutes, anything with, you know, you finding friends, having to cut out friends, anything like that to help them, because I know a lot of people always ask me, and probably you as well, about having the right social circle, being around the right people. You know, how are you around like Jake Paul, these billionaires people, like living with them? If you want to expand on that.
Yeah, for sure. So I mean, first of all, huge shout out for Hayden for coming through the Bill Jump Out grand opening. It was a phenomenal event. He killed it on the panel.
Hey, it was amazing event, bro. You killed it.
I would say that the key to, I would say, finding the right people, or connecting with the right people, or building that right friend group. I mean, when it starts out with just friends, in a sense, like me and you connected on social media
year
and a half, 2 years ago. Same thing with me and Kieran, me and Jeff, and all these guys that are literally living here now. And I would say the biggest thing is just like, when it comes down to friendships, it's simplicity for me. It's the repetition of connection, right? You meet someone once, you're not gonna go deep with them to the extent that you guys can actually build a genuine relationship, but it's the repetition. It's the repetition of connections that I believe really builds a friendship. And over that repetition, you really get to see and dictate who's really your friend, who really vibes with you, who you can actually add value to. But when it comes to events, I tell people all the time, like, you meet 100 people at an event, but you're only going to meet 1 to 10 real people that you're gonna walk away from with.
I don't even know if I could remember 10.
Yeah,
like, I have numbers in my phone. Somebody texted me, yo, it was a great meeting you. I'm like, of course, brother. Don't remember who it was.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of feel bad about it, but
what I always do now is I take a selfie with someone just so I remember the picture.
That's a great, well,
that's what I try to do.
It's dark in the movie theater, you couldn't see anything.
Yes, but yeah, that's what I would say, man. And one other thing, just to like kind of bring it all together, is just bringing people together. Meaning, like, if I know Kieran and I know you, but you guys don't know each other, bringing people that you know around people that you know, I think that helps build their friendship. Because if you're hanging out with someone on a repetitive basis and you're hanging out with someone else, if you bring everyone together, it just builds the relationship. And I think that's where, for me, that helped a lot for me to just build this, I would say, tribe of friends like yourself and all these guys that are just killing it in this industries and in their multiple niches. But yeah, I would just say the repetition of connection is by far the major key.
Yeah, especially when that connecting person for those other two people know that they're similar, they would vibe together.
Yeah.
I think it has a lot to do with personality types, like, you know, how you act, how you conduct yourself, how you do things. Like, we're the most, like, stupidest group of degenerates you will ever meet in your life. like literally, if only you guys knew. But you know what? We get the job done.
Yes, we do.
So other than that, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There's obviously, friends are so important. That's literally who you're surrounding yourself with. That's why I've been so selective. Oh my gosh, we got a clown on. What's up, buddy? Do you want to be my friend?
No.
Okay. So it was a joke. My circle's already full. Just kidding. We have 2 open spots if anyone wants it. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Shout out to Casey. I'm gonna leave his Instagram link down below. Other than that, if you enjoyed this one, be sure to drop a like. And as always, we're closing in on 100K subs.
Ooh, good stuff.
Dude, by the way,
crazy.
I'm thinking I should rent out. My last name's Bowles, right?
Okay.
Not for long until I grow. But I'm gonna rent out a bowling alley, an entire bowling alley in LA or something, and let everybody come.
Oh,
Karen, have you heard of that yet?
do it.
Yeah. Bowls bowling.
Dude.
I don't know. That's one of my ideas. If you guys have more ideas,
season,
you want me to? Yeah, I just didn't want to do something lame like an iPhone giveaway or something.
Dude, do that.
I don't know.
Bowls.
Something lit.
He's doing it.
You know, maybe we're gonna give away the M4 or my Volcano Red Audi S5. Shut up. Jared's car. No, you guys wouldn't want that one. It's slow. But anyways, with that being said, make sure to subscribe, and we'll be seeing you tomorrow in the next video. Peace.